I started to get better after going out to Arizona. I went back to work at the BBC. I was high functioning again. I was getting on planes, but something strange happened, which happened to me and to my dad. We started to react to all sorts of chemicals that were unrelated to the initial exposure, the disinfectants, pesticides, paint, a nightmare, chlorinated bleach. Chlorine is just awful for me. I really struggle. Now I've got used to avoiding certain restaurants where they use chlorinated bleach, avoiding the bathrooms at the very least. Chlorinated tap water is a problem. Solvents are a huge problem. I was working for the BBC in Washington as a Washington correspondent in 2013, and they were using very strong polishes in the elevators to shine the metal and make it look shiny and new. And they were coming in late at night when I was working at the BBC, and it was very toxic, and I was getting sick again, and I mentioned this, and eventually, unfortunately, they didn't stop doing it, and eventually the fire alarm went off as I was in a studio recording a piece for the BBC Breakfast programme, the Today programme, and as soon as I got outside the door of the BBC office on the 8th top floor of this big office block in DC, I knew it wasn't a fire because I could smell solvents coming down the corridor. By the time I got down 8 flights of stairs, I wasn't severely acutely ill. That's not really my problem. I was aware it had gone to my chest. For me, it's like a race against time to stop the symptoms cascading through different systems of my body. And unfortunately, I got quite ill again. So I'm aware that I'm much, much more vulnerable